Hey guys, Jamela Theobald here, Mindset, Yoga, and Anxiety Coach, and I want to say thank you. Thank you to each one of you that liked, subscribed, headed over to my page. It really, really does warm my heart that there's so much love, and it really makes me want to do more and give more. So keep liking, keep subscribing, keep doing all those fantastic things, and hopefully I will be able to provide for you. Today, I want to talk to you about The Work by Byron Kate. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but if you haven't, you need to get the book, Loving What Is, The 4 Questions That Can Save Your Life. I first met Byron Kate on Oprah. Well, I didn't meet her, and I was not on Oprah, but I really wish that I was, and one day I will. But she was on Oprah in 2012, and she was on Super Soul Sunday. And Oprah was doing this interview with her, and y'all, when I tell you, this woman sat across Oprah, and she was speaking through the cameras to me. That was literally how it felt. It was this moment in my life where when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I needed to hear everything that she was saying, and I devoured it. She spoke about this tool, this process of self-inquiry that she used. And it's this method that's so powerful that ends this rabbit hole that we tend to get into, where our stressful thinking becomes our reality, and ultimately the suffering that's at the hand of our thinking. And so Byron Kate, she had gone through 10 years or more of depression and of anxiety, and one day just woke up and was like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. And she broke down these steps of how to pull herself out of this rabbit hole. And I use this technique as my go-to now, and it has helped build my mindset. I've introduced it to others, and specifically when there's like this really tough problem that I have to tackle, it is a go-to. It can help you with peace, and so I just need you to understand that it's amazing. So Byron Kate, in her book that I mentioned earlier, Loving What Is, 4 Questions That Can Change Your Life, she talks about how stressful thoughts are basically the root cause of our suffering. And if you think about it like this, an example is, you leave work and you are no longer in this place. However, the narrative that you keep telling yourself and the stories that you keep hearing in your mind are of events that happened at work, and you've seen them from your point of view. And so, that guy that gave you that really nasty look or nasty comment hung up on you after, a conversation, you have gone through and essentially put together this, you put together this narrative, and I do it, and it's, you believe everything that you're hearing yourself say, and it causes a lot of anxiety, it causes a lot of stress, and so ultimately you go to bed and you're just stressed out and you don't want to go back to work. Well, the work, she calls it, is this set of 4 questions, followed by a turnaround, and it's a way of questioning a thought and seeing that you do have a choice. You have a choice behind your suffering. So the 4 questions are: is it true? Can you absolutely know that it's true? How do you react, and what happens when you believe that thought? And how would you be without that thought? And then ultimately, after you've gone through the 4 steps, you reverse the statement, you turn it around, which is the last part called the turnaround, and you go through the steps again. And it's definitely one of those tools that if you are working to address your mindset or your anxiety, I would encourage you to go to thework.com and then answer this question: how can the work inspire you to take action to address your mindset and anxiety? I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think. Give me your comments, your likes, your questions. I'd be more than happy to reply. You can head on over to www.jamelatheobald.com for more information, insights, and more shares. And until then, thank you and have a fantastic day.